gonna tell y'all how me and Doug met. It was awful crazy. Well, you know I'm on oxygen. Well, I wasn't on oxygen then, but I got me a job at the Waffle. I said, I'll get me a job at the Waffle House. I'll meet the man I'm gonna marry. And I'll be damned. The second day I was in there working, he walks in with that cigar. He used to chew on cigars and smoke them. And till I told him to quit them, and he finally did. I didn't quit my cokes, but he quit the cigars. And he come in, I said, that's him. I said, I know it's him. I talked to him, I said, I know somebody you used to be married to. But he was getting a divorce anyway from that second wife. He says, who? I said, Samantha. All I could think of was my cousin's ex-wife, that first woman he married. And he says, I don't even know Samantha. I was laughing my ass off. I said, well, call me and I'll tell you. I know her. And he went out of that Waffle House. He said, I can't get my paperwork done because this girl's bothering me. He went and sat at the park. But when he got out to this parking lot, he wadded my phone number up, threw it down. Well, that didn't stop me. I know this man that knowed Chris was his son. And I got this man to call Chris. And asked Chris to tell him to call me. Well, he did. And we started, that next day I went to work. When I got off work, we rode out to Berry College and sat us down and talked. He says, get up, stand around, turn around. Who put you up to this shit? You know me, I was laughing. I said, nobody. He said, my ex-wife put you up to this? I said, no. I said, and we started dating, and we missed one night of going out. And then Mama said, every time I looked up at that sewing shop, dust was flying going up to your house. Just for him to see you. And then 2 months later, we got engaged. He took me over to Star Jewelers across from the Partridge and was eating. And that man said, well, here comes the new bride. He's going to marry. He's going to beat you out of a ring. He handed me this little ring. And I said, I don't want that one. I want a bigger one. So he got me this bigger one. We made payments on it, got it paid off. Yeah, we did. Doug said, I didn't come in here for this. I come in here to get me a new watch. So we got engaged. And then we got our blood test one day. He says, well, let's go see my aunt and my uncle.